Welcome to this basic guide on how to play Gunner Heat PC like a pro. To change camera position to third-person chase view, push C on the keyboard. This will allow you to get a better view of what's ahead of you and your surroundings. To access the interaction menu, push Q on the keyboard. You will need to access this menu for reloading the ammo rack. You can choose to load a specific munition, such as heat or APFSDS, or you can select Reload All. Take note that when the tank is reloading, the turret locks into position with the tank unable to fire. However, you can still move the tank around to a safe spot. To access the interaction menu again, push Q on the keyboard. Now we will cover the next important feature on the menu, which is squad management. Here you can select whether you want your squad to follow you or to hold their position. Take note that your lethality score will be affected by how many rounds your squad fires. If you want a high lethality rating, halt your squad position and go face the enemy alone. However, this is not recommended for beginners. The next important feature is the squad formation, which you can select from a list of presets. However, the standard line formation seems to work best, in my opinion. If your tank is damaged or destroyed, you can select another tank from your squad by pushing the Tab key on your keyboard. To make the tank move, you can use the WSDA keys on the keyboard, or you can push the plus or minus keys on the number pad for controlled speed. It is recommended to travel at a slow, controlled speed when firing on the move. Simply push plus on your keyboard to achieve the desired controlled speed before taking your shot. If you would like to view all controls, simply hold the F1 key on your keyboard. Here you will find every control for the game. You can also look up the advanced controls such as time warp and cinematic camera control. To access the commander's scope, simply roll the mouse up, and to exit, roll the mouse wheel down. The commander's scope is useful for monitoring the battlefield in the hull down position, keeping your tank safe from enemy fire. To access the gunner's scope, push left shift on the keyboard, and to switch back to commander view, push shift again. For gunner zoom, simply roll the mouse wheel up or down. In Gunner Heat PC, the commander automatically searches for targets while you are gunning. If he calls out a target, hold the spacebar key to automatically rotate the turret to the next target. Now for the most important part, how to use the fire control system. Hold down the right mouse button and move the mouse in the direction of the tank. Your goal here is to match the speed of the enemy tank, which is also known as tracking. Once this has been accomplished, tap the E button on the keyboard and fire immediately afterwards while tracking. If you let go of the right mouse button, it resets the tracking on the modern tanks. The E button is the fire control system. It will calculate the lead time and the range, and automatically adjust the gun for you. Let's talk some basic tank tactics. It's not recommended to fire while on the move. Even the Abrams tanks suffer with accuracy when firing on the move. When engaging enemy tanks, always aim for their hull, as this is the weakest part of the tank and will increase your lethality score. When on the battlefield, it's always best to find an embankment that is higher than the enemy's position. This will allow you to conduct the hull down position, which only exposes the tank's turret and not the hull. Now I will show you how I played the Gunner Heat PC mission called Kinetic Key. I am using the Abrams M1IP with my squad in the standard line formation. Take note of how I track with the mouse. You will also notice the fire control system adjusting the gun whenever I tap the button E on the keyboard.
Gunner, stable, tank. Identified. Fire. Target. Engage. On the way. Target. Next target. Gunner, stable, tank. Identified. Fire. On the way. Target. Next target. Gunner, stable, tank. Identified. Fire. Next target. Gunner, stable, tank. Gunner, stable, tank. Next target. Gunner, stable, tank. Identified. Fire. On the way. Target. Next target. Gunner, stable, tank. Traverse on. target. Gunner, stable, tank. Ceasefire. Gunner, stable, tank. Troop on. Identified. Fire. Next target, gunner, stable, tank. Identified. Fire. Away. Target. Ceasefire. Gunner, stable, tank. Target lost. Gunner, stable, tank. Identified. Fire.